Afrobeat News people, guys, it's me, Kelvin, and welcome back to Afrobeat News, the number one source for Afrobeat entertainment and just coming at you. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe as well as turn on post notification and stay tuned for more Afrobeat related entertainment and just coming at you. So, guys, today I'm going to talk about the one and only Wizkid, aka Big Wiz. Now, today I'm talking about the Billboard Hot 100 charts in relation to Wizkid. Now, if you guys watched my last video, I predicted that Wizkid was going to fall down the Billboard Hot 100 charts further. I told you guys that Kanye West dropped an album and it displaced Wizkid from the number 13th position to the number 19th position. And with Drake projected to, occupy the top 10 position on Billboard Hot 100, Wizkid is going to drop even further down the chart. And guys, like I predicted, that's exactly what happened, because this week Billboard Hot 100 charts came out and Drake, of course, occupied the top 10 position, leaving only one spot in the top 10 position for Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber. Now, with Drake occupying that position, simply means that Wizkid, of course, is going to feel the impact of that. Therefore, Wizkid fell from number 29th, 19th position all the way to the number 34 position. So currently, Wizkid is on the number 34 position on the Billboard Hot 100, and he's even projected to even fall lower down with time. And another thing I said in my last video was that Lil Nas X is gearing up to drop his album like Montero, his debut album. And we all know Lil Nas X is a Billboard baby. Whenever he drops, his album always charts, or songs from the album always chart on the Billboard Hot 100, which simply means that Wizkid is going to feel an after effect of that. He's going to drop lower down. Maybe he's going to drop down to, 50 or 40, something like that. But anyway, that's exactly what is happening. That's exactly what I said. But in the meantime, let me just talk about Wizkid Essence and the impact it has had so far. First of all, much respect to Wizkid and the FC. What Wizkid did, no other artist in the Nigerian music industry have done it. Maybe no other artist in Africa has done it before. Topping charts in the Billboard Hot 100 in the R&B/hip hop airplays, and every other chart that he has topped. Completely revolutionary in terms of music. Something I also have to address is the fact that the album or the song is falling down the charts. Now, the song falling down the chart doesn't mean that the song is a bad song or people have gotten past the song. It just means that some giant megastars in the industry, in the likes of Drake and Kanye West, have dropped their album. And these guys, despite their fame and how known they are around the world, they still use some of the best marketing strategies. Like, for example, before Kanye West dropped his album, he was doing listening party in a stadium. He rented up a stadium, that he had to pay $1 million a day just to make his album and bring in people to listen to his album. That was the kind of machinery or promotional machinery that Kanye West was listening to. And aside from that, he actually invited some top dogs into the stadium just to be there, as props so that it can really boost his album sales and all of that. An example would be, Marilyn Manson. That guy doesn't really show up for anything. That guy doesn't come out even during the day. The guy is like a vampire. But yet, Kanye West was able to recruit him to come up to his listening party and just stand there as a prop and pretty much give him the much needed attention for his album release that he needed. And all of those promotional strategies actually worked, because you see donda charting on the Billboard Hot 100, people are loving the album as well. What about Kanye West? What about Drake? Drake on his part did the same thing in terms of, promotional strategy. He went all the way out. His marketing team bought Billboard all across countries around the world. All the way in Nigeria to Canada to states in the US, he bought billboards announcing Certified Lover Boy release and the features as well. All of these strategies that these guys use were able to give them solid spots in the Billboard Hot 100. So at the end of the day, guys, I have to state this thing. The fact that Wizkid is still in the Billboard Hot 100 and is still competing with these guys tells a lot about the single itself, Essence. That is a very strong single. It has a lot of organic following. That despite the fact that most of these guys use, genius marketing strategies, they still have not been able to, get him out of there. Just means that, as an FC, you have nothing to be, to feel bad about. These are allegedly like the best in the world in terms of music, and they are going head to head, and Wizkid is maintaining a good position in the Billboard Hot 100. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think about this. Do you feel like the album or the song will still fall further down the Billboard Hot 100, or do you feel the opposite way? And guys, don't forget for people to like, subscribe, turn on post notification, and stay tuned for more Afrobeats related entertainment and just coming at you. I'm out now, guys. Peace.